Ladies and gentlemen, we have football next Thursday. Hey guys, welcome back to the Giovanni Show. Today I'm super excited to be bringing you guys this episode to talk about the Eagles, the Colts, some medical stuff that I got going on. Just going to be covering a whole lot of bases here, so I'm super excited to be talking to you guys today, and I hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification button so that you don't miss when the Giovanni Show drops every week. I know we're a little bit late this week, just because I had to deal with some medical stuff, so I'll elaborate more once we get into the episode. But thank you guys so much for watching, and go Birds. So last Saturday at Colts training camp, I had experienced some numbness in my right leg, where I had my femurs broken and plates put in, and I hadn't experienced anything like that since right after surgery. I had numbness to the touch, but it was really weird. And then I started experiencing some pain, so I went to the doctor. Doctor said I need surgery this Tuesday. So, getting surgery this Tuesday. Gonna miss the rest of training camp. Gonna miss Eagles training camp. But the silver lining of all this is that we're gonna be good for the NFL games this year. I'll be at Kansas City. I'll be at Tampa. So we have a lot to look forward to. I wouldn't look at this as a bad thing. Just a bump in the road. I know that I posted a video earlier this week talking about it, just because I was dealing with a lot of mental stuff. It's a lot of mental strain on me. This is my 35th surgery, and to be able to go on social media and be open and honest with you guys and receive the feedback that I got was so amazing, and I will never be able to put into words how much I appreciate you guys. There's not enough words in the world to describe it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for your support this week. In other news, Vic Fangio this week was in a full sweatsuit at practice, and he said it's not hot, it's a mindset. I don't know how any other team who is on the Eagles schedule is not terrified. If you have a coach saying that, then this team is full of psychopaths. What a way to prepare for this Tampa game. Last year when I was at the Tampa game, I can attest. It was like 110 degrees. It was so bad. I thought I was going to have a heat stroke, honestly. It was so bad. I was so drained afterwards. It was such a bad experience. And the Eagles taking time to prep now just shows that that loss meant a little bit more to them last year. So, seeing this as an Eagles fan has to be the coolest thing that I've ever seen. I mean, seeing coaches, players, everyone really rally and want to get this thing done and be their best for each and every single week just proves that this team is different. This team has a winning mentality, and they're ready to go out there and do it again. Guys, we are going to take a quick ad break and be right back. Hey guys, Gio here, and I'm teaming up with Mr. Beast for Team Water. Did you know that over 1 million people die in a year due to having unsanitary water, and every 2 minutes a child dies to having an unsanitary water-related disease? After the Team Trees campaign to help the environment, Jimmy has launched this campaign to help people get clean and fresh water. For every dollar raised, someone in need will be getting water for an entire year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to join me, Jimmy, and hundreds of other creators in our mission to get people the clean water that they need. Some huge news for the NFC East this week is Terry McLaurin and Micah Parsons both requested a trade because they're not getting paid enough by their team. I have to say personally, I'm going to take a shot here. So if there's any Commanders fans or Dallas fans watching, just cover your ears. My football players would never take this beef publicly. We would all figure it out. Howie Roseman would sit them down, get them the deal that they deserve, and figure it out so that it works for the team. Now, I don't know about Jerry Jones. I don't know about the Commanders. I don't know what they're doing over there when it comes to negotiating with their players, but it doesn't seem like they're taking care of them. I struck a nerve yesterday with Dallas Twitter, and I thought Eagles Twitter was ruthless. Dallas Twitter Oh my gosh. When I spoke on this Michael Parsons trade request, I did not expect it to be this bad. But I do have to say, Michael Parsons has always wanted to play in Philly. He's made it so obvious. I mean, you guys have to remember the A.J. Brown holding up the tissues to Michael Parsons to wipe his tears away. To see a guy from Penn State like Saquon Barkley come to the Philadelphia Eagles and return to Pennsylvania and have such a great year that he had last year, I'm just trying to imagine what it would be like with Michael Parsons on this defense. I know it's not going to happen. I know realistically this is not going to happen. Jerry Jones would never, ever, 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 ever trade Michael Parsons to the Philadelphia Eagles. But if he did, just think about it. Just think about it. Now, obviously, Terry McLaurin is a guy who, they call him Scary Terry for a reason. I'll just say that. They call him Scary Terry for a reason. What a great athlete. I would love to see him in a different organization, just because, obviously, don't want to see him in the Commanders organization anymore. But I would like to see him get the money that he deserves. I would like to see him also ball out more. Because everyone's talking about Scary Terry, Scary Terry, Scary Terry. Past few years, he really hasn't shown up. But I think in a different organization, different scenery, he could be really special like everyone says he is. I think he just needs to change of scenery, to be honest. I think that that's all he needs. I think that once he goes to a different organization, if he does, I really don't see the Commanders letting him walk, but if he does go to a different organization, I think that that's going to unlock the full potential of Scary Terry. Did you guys know that you can save $20 on SeatGeek with code GeoThePodcaster, all caps, no spaces, to get $20 off of any ticket order? With the NFL season coming up, make sure to go get your tickets with SeatGeek. I know you're going to want them. I know you're going to be going to these games anyway. So why not? Might as well get $20 off your tickets. It's a win-win for all of us. Guys, I'm not sure about you, but when I look at this Philadelphia Eagles defense, I think of Super Bowl champions. And I'm trying to convince myself to let it go because Jalen wants us to let it go. But I am still a Super Bowl champion, and I'm going to ride that wave until we're not. But I also have to say, we have a really, really, really tough couple of games at the beginning of the season. And I'm super excited to be a part of them and be there for the Chiefs game. I'm super excited for that. So if you guys are going to be there, make sure to hit me up on social media. I would love to meet you guys. And then the Tampa Bay game. Last year in Tampa Bay, we drove through a hurricane to get to that game. But it was probably one of the most fun experiences of my entire life because we fought so hard to get to that game for the Eagles. And then the Eagles lost, and it was devastating. And me and Connor and all my friends, we're at our Airbnb, and we're just like, dang, the Eagles are really fumbling right now. And we really were starting to lose a lot of confidence, and then we saw how the Eagles changed their pace. And so that Tampa game is going to be super exciting. If you guys are going to any games this year, comment below which ones you're going to be at. I'm really excited for those two games I talked about. The Green Bay game at Lambeau, I'm super excited. I'll be there. And then also the LA game on December 8th. I've always wanted to go to LA. I can't wait. I'm going to try my hardest to get there. That game's going to be electric at SoFi. Oh my gosh. One of the stadiums that I have always wanted to visit since it's been built has been SoFi. And so, dude, that game is going to be so awesome. I did want to let you guys know that next week we will have a special guest joining us. He goes by the name, you might know him, Connor Miles on Twitter, aka Snipe Miles. You can find him on Twitter, on Instagram, on Kick, big Kick streamer. So he will be joining us next week to give us his takes on some things. So I'm super excited to have him on. Make sure to tune in next week. I'll be back after surgery next week, and I'll have some more updates for you guys on my health, and we'll talk about some more football. We got football this week.